Hello, myself Sunil R Nair. Here basically we are discussing about one topic, that is currencies dependency. In this basically we are discussing about ideas. In ideas basically we are discussing about one topic, that is global warming. One person asked the question basically. The all problem basically are from all basically problem basically are basically that is only one problem, that is projects, education, everything basically connects to one projects basically. Then he told that yes, basically you are correct. Each and everything basically connects to projects only basically. This basically what basically I have given it, that is as a project. Then he told, one person told that projects means creating the cities, creating the states, creating the countries. That is basically projects, right? That also you can say as a projects basically. Then is one person told that from where actually project starts basically. Then one person told that basically nowadays basically the sports basically have got lots of freedom basically, and sports basically has become lots of famous basically. So few basically tasks basically has given to sports also. Then one example person given, one cricket match is ongoing. Uh, Assume that basically two teams are basically playing. I will not take the name of the team. Uh, uh, on the base of advertising screen basically, which they basically running in front of the screen of them. For example, one cricket player is doing the batting. He watched the advertising screen, and he told the advertising screen basically told the batsman to hit four basically. He directly don't basically he can't tell directly basically that hit four basically, because public basically are sitting there na basically. So he told the in advertising form basically he told hit 4 run basically. Then in advertising form basically told hit 6 run basically. Then in advertising form basically told please out. Then basically advertising form basically the he basically told to the bowler do wide ball. Then in advertising form basically told do no ball basically. Like this basically he was doing. Like this basically match got over. Few basically things happened basically due to the match basically was not basically inside of the local public basically. So they created problem basically there. So this everything basically is what basically. Then he told that basically this is also one project basically. Then he told that this money is going to collected. Money is basically collected basically. This money is already collected basically. The cricket money is already collected basically. Money is collected for certain level of task basically. So that task basically was collected. Sorry, the task basically was going to happen. For that basically money was collected, and there basically the set of government has the set of businessmen has done the investment, and that was collected by the certain groups basically who are going to do this project basically. So that task might be that creation of few buildings, creation of few shopping malls. That was basically the task. So for that task basically the projects basically was created. So he told that the problem is starting from here basically. Then he told that how basically this is basically the but according to this only basically the things basically happens basically. I will tell one example basically. For example, first bowler basically started the bowling. He hitted 4 runs basically. He hitted basically 4 runs. Where basically he hitted the 4 runs? Assume that basically at the straight basically he hitted 4 runs. There basically the advertising screen was there. That basically there basically he got 4 runs basically, right? So that was actually the plan basically, that you are going to correct the materials for the particular creation from this area basically. Like this basically in entire basically stadium basically set of advertising screen is placed in the boundary side basically. So just see basically how the plan basically is working. So few people says that actually problem कहाँ से start हो रहा है, from where the problem is starting. Because for this basically special software is also created, that basically is handled by the United States of America. Lots of people says that basically, and few people says that basically it's handled by the one of the software companies Bangalore basically. That also we will discuss basically how basically that software is running, each and everything basically. That also basically we are going to discuss. Like this basically he told that, and what action basically they take, and that also we will discuss. Then he told that basically that boundary basically he has hit it, and the board basically where the ball hit it, they basically got the contract. They got the contract means like this basically the things basically were designed by the software company basically. That in first ball basically you have to hit in this board basically. Like this everything basically is designed 4 run, 5 run, 6 run, 7 run, sorry 7 run basically might possible. Then basically wicket gone, leaves that basically each and everything 50 over basically done. Then again 50 over done basically. Like this entire basically match completed basically. The one project basically was completed here. Each and everything what designed basically the cities, these buildings are, this many malls are going to create, this many buildings are going to create, this many things are going to create, that is going to happen, he will be the supplier, he will be the retailer, this, that basically each and everything basically was clear. This will be the customer basically you can't fix basically. Up to that level basically cricketer basically has, cricket software industry basically has not done the plan basically. So that basically very difficult basically. That also basically might be possible, but according to current basically data basically that is not possible. Like this entire cricket basically was designed, right? So few people say that basically the problem is starting from here because the plan basically of that few creation basically has done like this basically. Then he told that basically it might not be possible. Why? Because cricketers are basically doing that only that advertising screen basically is telling to do. So they don't know basically that when we are hitting this 4 run here basically, they only basically know that basically we are getting 4 run, that's all basically. Because they are sports people basically. But they know that basically something is happening basically. Because if you are playing cricket basically, and according to the pressure basically, what are the things basically happens, that you know basically. The real cricketer basically, who are basically there are many duplicates also. I am talking about the real cricketer who actually really plays basically in cricket ground basically. So like this basically things are basically done. So the sports industry basically says that basically that so investment basically happens from many sectors basically. So sports is also one sector basically. So this everything investment sector basically which is designed basically, that who has designed basically? That is also is one project. Then he told that yes basically you are correct here basically. So this is basically World Bank, right? This basically World Bank basically might be doing basically. They are basically the products basically. They are designing the products basically. And in designing the product basically, cricket is one product basically for them basically. They have designed the cricket basically. That cricket is going to have this type of investment basically. This type of investment they are going to do. That was designed by World Bank basically, not by somebody else basically. Because World Bank is connected with whole world banks. Like this basically he told that cricket is one of the category basically who are going to do the investment basically. Then he told that basically yes basically. So it's connect to the world. It's this basically topic is connecting to the World Bank basically. Just see basically how basically things are going to connect, and how basically list of earthquakes basically is happening. That also we are going to connect in this only basically. How this is connecting to earthquakes also basically. So he told that basically okay basically so cricket is basically one investment type basically. Then he told that yes basically. Then basically he told that share bazaar is one investment type. Then he told that yes basically. That money basically black money comes into the white money, that basically goes into the share market basically. Then he told that yes basically. The share market basically, few people say that basically 99% basically are money are black. Few people says that 99% money are white. In next video basically we are going to see investment of this.